Joining us now is the new executive director of ArtPrize, Craig Searer. And Craig, let's get right to today's announcement about prize money. You're getting away from the traditional public vote, but instead, visitors will be able to award prizes directly to artists. Why this change?
Yeah, so we're very excited about ArtPrize 2021 and bringing this aspect back, or bringing the event back to Grand Rapids. I can't get into too many details regarding what the new format is going to look and feel like, but I can tell you that the new format is going to give you a nice, deep, rich experience for artists, for venues, and for visitors coming downtown to Grand Rapids, and really reopening GR in a big way.
Okay, another change this year. For the first time, art will be up for auction during the competition. What is your goal with the auction and how will that work?
This was a key component for us this year. We received feedback over the last subsequent years of artists wanting this aspect of ArtPrize. So we teamed up with a local organization here in Grand Rapids, and the thought process is to really give the artists greater exposure to anybody that wants to purchase their art. Instead of the one-to-one opportunity while the visitor's at ArtPrize, they now have a digital option to go back home, re-review the art, or even showcase the art to somebody that in their family or community that they may want to purchase the art for.
Okay. When ArtPrize begins this fall, it will have been 3 years since the last ArtPrize competition. So how is it going right now as you work to bring it back?
Yes. So it's all hands on deck for the staff. For me personally, the staff has been an incredible conduit to catch me up to speed on all things ArtPrize. There's a lot of tenure that we have within the organization, so we're very excited. Like I said, all hands on deck, all green lights, so to speak, moving forward and coming into the middle of September, and we couldn't be more excited to put on this spectacular event.
Well, things are moving right along because artist registration opened 2 weeks ago. What kind of interest are you getting from artists so far?
This has been the fastest road to 1,000 we've ever had. So we have over 1,000 artists in the very first week registered for ArtPrize 2021. So we eclipsed that goal, our internal goal for that, as well as eclipsed our venue goal, and have over 120 venues registered.
Wow, coming back. All right. So there's hope that we will reach herd immunity before ArtPrize begins. But what COVID-related changes should we expect when we visit ArtPrize this fall?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it's something that it's on the forefront of our mind every time we have discussions with the team and sponsors and artists and venues. And there's a big push to have as much outdoor art as possible. Safety is our number one concern going into September, and will be, for the event. So lots of outdoor art to experience, activating about 11 parks in the surrounding area within downtown. And our communication to venues is, let's keep everybody as safe as possible and allow the visitors to experience art from an outdoor aspect as much as we can.
And Craig, you moved to Grand Rapids right around the time that ArtPrize launched. You've seen it grow over the past decade. What motivated you to become the leader of ArtPrize?
Yeah, so Grand Rapids holds a near and dear place in my heart. Like you said, I moved up here in January of 2010. Started working for a company called Keeler Brass. Many Grand Rapidians may know the Keeler family as well. Well versed in the manufacturing side as well as the art side of things. So got to dive into those history books within the organization and really come away with a deeper appreciation for what Grand Rapids means to this community. Lived downtown for a brief stint and just loved the people, loved the restaurants and everything that it stands for in bringing people together. So ArtPrize does that in a giant way, and can't wait to, like I said, reopen Grand Rapids and show that Grand Rapids is stronger than it ever was before.
And Craig, you're working to stage some other events during ArtPrize. What's in store there? Yeah,
so we've got some sponsors as well as some other events that we're partnering with. So Festival of the Arts is also going on. There's a couple other opportunities for visitors to not only experience Grand Rapids and ArtPrize, but within the boundaries of COVID and keeping safe, those events are also focused on an outdoor aspect as well.
Well, we know that there's a lot of work ahead for this year's event, but what are the plans for 2022? Will ArtPrize return as an annual event?
It's still up for debate. We're building this platform that would allow us some great flexibility in whichever avenue we decide to choose. But I think we're hyper focused on 2021 right now.
Okay, Craig Searer, ArtPrize's new executive director. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.